Rita's hand trembled. Cold fear crept up her spine. The doctor smiled warmly, but the words echoed like thunder in Rita's ears. "Congratulations, Rita, you're pregnant."
Keep
The word
listening to
reverberated through
Firenze's
her, a
finest
chilling
DJ,
whisper against her
DJ
soul.
Kreesenkuma.
Her father's face, etched with disappointment, filled her mind. He, the revered pastor, with his unwavering sermons against sin, what would he say? Her heart pounded against her ribs, a frantic drumbeat of fear. The doctor's cheerful chatter about prenatal vitamins faded into a dull hum. She couldn't breathe. Her life, once a straight and narrow path, now spiraled into a dark abyss. How could this happen? How could she, a pastor's daughter, be living a lie? The weight of her secret, a
Keep
heavy cloak
listening
of
to
shame, threatened to
Firenze's finest
suffocate her.
DJ Kreesenkuma.
Rita's reflection in the mirror mocked her. Gone was the carefree girl. In her place stood a stranger, haunted by fear and guilt. How could she face her father? His sermons, filled with fire and brimstone, echoed in her ears. Premarital sex, a sin against God. Her stomach churned. She was living proof of that sin. The image of her father, his face a mask of disappointment, was unbearable. The church, their whispers like daggers, judging her, condemning her. She couldn't bear it. The weight of her secret pressed down on her, threatening to crush her. She had to tell him, but the words wouldn't come. The fear was a suffocating blanket. Sunday service was a blur. Rita sat beside her father, his presence a suffocating reminder of her deceit. The hymns, once a source of comfort, now felt like accusations. Her father's sermon on redemption and forgiveness felt like a personal attack. She fought back tears, her smile a fragile mask hiding her turmoil. After service, parishioners greeted her, their smiles oblivious to the storm raging within her. Each kind word, every pat on the hand, felt like a betrayal. How could they be so blind? How could she continue this charade? The guilt gnawed at her, a constant reminder of her hypocrisy. Alone in her room, Rita finally allowed the tears to fall. She clutched a pillow, her body racked with sobs. What had she done? Images flashed through her mind. Amos, his touch, his promises, her own reckless abandon, her longing for love and acceptance. Now only regret remained. She had betrayed her father, her faith, herself. The consequences of her actions stretched before her, a terrifying unknown. She had to tell him. But what then? Would he turn his back on her? Would he still love her? The questions swirled in her mind, a vortex of fear and uncertainty. Rita stared at her reflection. The face staring back was a stranger's. She had to take control. She had to find a way out of this labyrinth of deceit. Confronting Amos was the first step. He had a responsibility too. The thought of facing him, of revealing the truth, sent shivers down her spine. But what would he do? Would he support her? Or would he abandon her, leaving her to face the consequences alone? The path ahead was shrouded in uncertainty, but one thing was clear. She couldn't hide forever. The truth, like a seed buried deep, would eventually find its way to the light.
Stay focused and stay motivated. Kreesenkuma says so.